Hi boys and girls of all ages, welcome back. It's me Boydie again, and I'm here with a new story. So how's your week been? Has it been good? Yeah? Have you been good for mum and dad? I hope you have, mind. Okay, so I'm back in my jammies, different pair of jammies. I'm back with my favourite teddy. And are you nice and cozy again? Nice and snug as a bug in a rug? Yeah? Well, let's get on with a brand new story. Now, this story is called The King and the Peach Stone. There once was a king, and he ruled a very big kingdom. And he had everything, and I mean everything you could imagine. He had a castle that was made of gold and jewels. He had clothes that were made out of the finest silk. In a garden that was miles and miles long, filled with beautiful trees with different coloured roses. So, as you can see, the king had everything. And one day, an old man decided to come and visit the king. Now, the old man is a farmer. So, the farmer came to visit the king because unfortunately he has been struggling to pay his taxes. So let's see what they have to say. You wish to see me, old man? Yes, your majesty. You see, all I ask is if you push back the taxes till next month so I can get the money. You see, I'm struggling and I've got a farm to run and I had to sell all my animals just so I can keep the farm going. Well, sell the farm, then you'd have money. Yes, but the farm's been in my family for generations. It belongs to my family and I can't let it go. Well, you see, you're wrong because that farm belongs on my land. So that farm is actually mine. But walk with me. So the king took him around the castle and showed everywhere, all of his bedrooms, all of his bathrooms. He showed him all of his clothes that were made out of the finest silk. He showed him all his lovely jubbly treasures. And the king said to the old man, now you see, old man, I have everything you could possibly imagine. I have jewels that are come from Turkey. I have gold that have come from the Caribbean. And I have carpets that come from Egypt. I have everything. Yes, your majesty, I see that. So I'll make a deal with you. If you give me something that I don't have, I'll cut your taxes. You can live in your farm for free. It's yours. So the old man says, well, I don't have anything. All I have is a farm, the clothes on my back, and this old peach stone. So the king took the peach stone, looked at it, smirked, and threw it over his wall. Silly man, what on earth would I do with a peach stone? Go on, go. I'm sick of hearing this. Live on the streets for all our care. So the old man did. He left the castle and he went back to his farm with his head in his hands, worrying about what he would do. So a couple of days went by and the king lived his life, enjoying his days, looking after his treasures. But the old man woke up thinking that he'd have to sell the farm or he'd have to go live on the streets. But suddenly the old man peered out the window and he was like, my word, what is that? And in his field was this giant beautiful peach tree. So as the old man went out and he rushed up to this peach tree, and as he walked closer and closer, before he even got to the tree, a peach fell into his hands. This big, juicy peach. And he was like, where's this tree come from? And as he went to take a bite, he swore he heard a whisper saying, make a wish, take a bite. And he was like, well, where's that come from? And he said, it's the tree. So he did. He made a wish. He took a bite and he wished, I wish I was a wealthy man. And as he stood there, he peered through one eye, and as he opened the other, he sighed of disappointment. I must have made it up, he said. But at least I've got this tree. So the farmer walked back to his house. And as he opened the door, there was bags and bags of treasure. He couldn't believe his eyes. And he ran back to the tree and he was like, thank you, tree. And he ran out with a bag full of money and he bought his house. He signed certificates so that house was his and the land was his. And he kept the bag to himself, but the rest of the money he just kept giving to the poor, giving to shop owners, giving them to children. And he just kept giving and giving and giving. So the king heard about the peach tree and he heard about the man's wealth. So he demanded to see him. Yes, your majesty, you wish to see me? And he says, I heard that you have a peach tree. And the farmer goes, yes, your majesty, I have a peach tree. And I heard that this tree grants you magical wishes. Yes, your majesty, it is. And I hear that you are a wealthy man now. Well, you see, I'm content. I give all my money to the poor. Fool, he said. Well, the thing is, I want that peach tree. And the farmer goes, I can't have it. And the king goes, I can't have it, but that is my farm. That is my field. And the man goes, well, you see, you're wrong, your majesty, because I bought that farm. I bought the field. I've signed it. So that belongs to me. So the farmer said to the king, you may not have my tree, but I bought you a peach. So the king says, so I can have this, I can make a wish. And the old man said, yes, you only need to make a wish and take a bite. So the king did. He took the peach, he made a wish and said, I just wish I could be kind. I wish that I was a nice person. So he took a bite. And he stood. He peered from one eye. He opened for the other. And sighed of disappointment. But then, suddenly, the king, he felt fuzzy inside. Warm. And a big smile appeared on his face. And he went out and he got all his treasures and he just gave them to the poor. He went other countries and gave them to the poor people there. And he was nothing but kind. He invited everyone into his beautiful castle. He threw banquets and parties and everyone was invited. And everybody loved the king. and everybody lived happily ever after. So, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that story. And the moral of that story is you should never be too greedy, and you should appreciate everything that you have, because there's people out there that doesn't have anything. And don't be judging things like a little peach stone, because you don't know what magic that might have. So just be like the king in the end, not the beginning, and just spread kindness as much as you can. So that is the moral of that story. And that is the end of this video. So, like I said, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that you sleep well and your dreams are as juicy as a peach. So, sleep well, sweet dreams, and I shall see you next week.